Good afternoon, everyone. Right, I do promise it's the last one about this fella today. But as we can all see, right, on numerous occasions, on different lives that he's been doing since God knows what time this morning, the constant thing he said is that it's okay to go with 15-year-old girls. He said that on a number of occasions, right? Right, listen, it's not. It's not okay. It's never okay, right? It's as simple as that. And this is a serious post because he's putting it out there that it's okay. It's not. There's laws for a reason, right? 15-year-old girls are children. It's as simple as that. 18, 19-year-old lads are men. It's not right. It's grooming. It's wrong. Everything about it is wrong, right? Just because he had a friend, a very close friend, who was doing that type of stuff, right? And by the way, beating them up as well. He's trying to make out that it's not a big deal. But it is. It's massive, right? Anybody on here, there's nobody on here who has daughters, right, would go against what I'm saying here. 100%. And if they do, you seriously need to look at yourselves, right? Because it's not right. It's never right, and it never will be right. He'll delete the lives because he's already deleted one live. Do you know what I mean? Because he said it's all down where he lives, it's sort of accepted, right? Well, that's wrong, right? Regardless where you live, right? It's wrong. I don't care what happens down there. Well, I don't care what happens down there, but it's not. It's still not right. Just because it happens does not make it right. So yeah. Anyway, he's broken. I've broke him. I have broke Fat Pants, Dr. Rackpull, aka Piglet, aka Wrong'un, aka Trevor 57 from London. He's broken. He's beaten, right? If he hasn't been sat up drinking all night, which I don't know if he has, but his first video, I believe, was around about 4 a.m. So if he's actually been to bed, he's got up and took straight to the bottle, right? He has got problems, right? I'm giggling because I don't like the bloke, right? Listen, if that bloke used to do odd videos about me, mention me, right? And I used to giggle because it was I thought it was just a bit of harmless fun. It didn't bother me. But then he started moving in, putting accusations about that I'm a wrong'un and I do this, I do that. And it's all absolute bull, right? So then I've looked into him a bit. And I didn't have to look far. Didn't have to look far at all to find out the things that we all know now. And he doesn't like it. And you can see he's a broken man. Absolutely broken to bits. He needs help. He needs help, right? For two reasons. One, he's obviously a rampant alcoholic. And two, he's obviously got tendencies in his head thinking it's okay for adults and children to mix in that way, which is, it's disgusting, right? And again, I'm going to pull him up on something here as well. When he was making excuses for everything, right, earlier on one of his, I think he's deleted it now. He was making up excuses about everything that I put at him. There was an excuse for everything. And now he's saying that his 13-year-old child, was the one videoing them, right? See, that's another massive lie, right? You can go back to one of the videos I've got on my community page of his missus even stating, right, that he has never in 16 years taken any of his children out. And that's his missus. That's not me making it up. That's his missus. So the truth is, he's a blatant liar. And he's put, at the minute, he's telling that many lies. He's tripping himself up. So he does need looking into. I'm sorry to say, if you do like him, he still needs looking into. After all this has came out, it came out of his own mouth today, in his own lives, no one asking him anything. And if you still want to follow him, it doesn't say a great deal for you guys when he's actually sitting there promoting paedophilia. in essence. If he's saying it's fine to have relationships with 15-year-old girls, he is promoting paedophilia. And look, I'm not laughing because it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Imagine if he went to jail for whatever reason, right? And then people found out he'd been saying stuff like that online. He'd get his head punched all over the place. He'd get smashed up from pillar to post every single day. He'd end up having to go on protection wing. It's as simple as that. So what does that say? A wrong un's a wrong un. It doesn't matter if you're 15 and you look 18. It doesn't matter because it's up here. You're a child, still a child, right? When you're 18, 19, you're supposed to be an adult. Yes, you're a young adult, but you should know better. You're out in the big bad world. You're not at school. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he's just an absolute wrong un. Again, he's broken. He's fell asleep there. By the looks of it. It looks like he's fell asleep doing a live. But yeah, he'll wake up. He'll delete this live as well because he's just incriminating himself constantly. And the more lies he tells, the more desperate he's getting. Yeah, I can see him coming off here very soon. I think he's only sticking about now because he needs the money for Christmas. Other than that, I don't think he'd be on here because he's broken. He's been found out. And I don't give a shit about all you dickheads who come in, the doc's this, the doc's that. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what the doc is. A danger to children. When people have thoughts like that it's fine to have relationships with 15-year-old girls when you're an adult, that's not fine. He's not funny. He's not whatsoever. So that is sort of like said to us, it's just, imagine these kids now. There you go, right? I am getting personal. If that rubs off on these kids, what sort of example is it setting to your kids? Yeah, it's all right when you're a bloke, you can go out and get young schoolgirls and that. It's not a good example whatsoever. I'll tell you what, if these videos where he's talking about all this stuff ever got to the likes of social services and that, for whatever reason, they'd be knocking on his door. 100% they'd be knocking on his door, and the police. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Trevor, 57, from London, you're an absolute wrong un. It all came out today. When you're full of red wine, well, you'll probably wake up again, won't you, later on, do another live, keep drinking, and drop yourself in it even more. You're just a scumbag, mate. So, yeah. I've reached out to a couple of pedo hunter friends. I'm going to see if I can get them on and explain to everybody why the doc's wrong, why his behaviour's wrong, and why his thoughts are all wrong. Hopefully I can get one of them on here, because they do know the law, because they go out and they expose these wrong-uns and they get hold of them. I think they do like a citizen's arrest and phone the police, and they end up getting arrested, and they're very successful at what they do. So yeah, I was going to see if I can get one of them on and have a chat with them to find out what type of what they think of the way the doc thinks. Is it normal? Is it paedophilic tendencies? Is it just being stupid or what? But yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to get one of them on and have a little chat with them and see what they think about it, because it's 1,000,000% wrong. Simple as that. Anyway, laters. Bosh.